Good morning. What I've been working on this morning is getting these panels set up, and they're going to guide the cows from the area we're working them. And it's going to guide them down this alley, through a gate down on the far end, and then back into the pasture out here that they had been before. We set this up because we'll be working through our equipment right here. We'll start by working cows and yearling heifers. We'll get about 10 or 15 of them in here. You can see I've got some hay right here that I've set up for them. They'll stay in this area until we get a good group of them. And from there, we'll open that section of the gate and just run them down that alley and get them back out into the pasture. Additionally, what I've done is I've set up a couple of panels within the corral. I've got them kind of moved out of the way right now so they can all feed. But we'll straighten those panels back out, and we'll use this to help sort so that we only get the cows and the heifers in and work them at first. I'll show you a better view here in just a moment. Okay, here's a better view of the 3 panels that I've got set up on that end. We don't need it to close entirely. All we need to do is kind of push in a small group, sort out the calves, make sure that we don't have any calves going in there, push the cows into the next part of the corral there. Right now, as I said, I've got it out of the way so the cows can feed. Additionally, what I also need to do is I need to get this feeder out of the corral, just because it's going to be a problem. It's going to create problems with the cows and the calves it's going to be in the way. So it'll be just an obstacle for us as we try to sort things out. I'm going to set this up and get that thing out of here. Sorry if it's a little noisy. We got a little breeze this morning. Cows, like most herd animals, have a pecking order. Well, most animals, dogs, whatever, have pecking orders. So we put this hay out here this morning, but if I were to leave it in that stack right there, you would have probably 4 or 5 that would start eating that, and they would chase off anything else that tried to eat in it. They would ensure that the strongest or the leaders of the pack would eat, and then the others would go without and kind of be left with the scraps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute that out. I'm going to spread it out in chunks about like that. You can see this one that's kind of laid on its side right there. I'll lay them out in pieces about that big, and that way I'll distribute them out, and then everyone will be able to eat when they get started. Okay, as you can see now, I've got this hay distributed pretty well. It's hard to see some of it out there, but you can see some there. A couple stacks there, there. With the hay being distributed like that, everyone will get a chance to eat. No one will get chased off. That doesn't mean that the whichever ones are the leaders aren't going to chase them off one stack or another until they decide which is their favorite. But everyone will have a place to eat, and everyone will get plenty to eat. Additionally, I'm not sure if you can see the blue baling twine, but you always want to pick that up. Cows are not very discriminate on what they eat, so if that baling twine happens to be in the hay they're eating, they'll swallow baling twine or whatever and cause all kinds of problems. Additionally, we try to take care of the land. We don't want any trash or baling twine, bags from feed or anything like that laying around. We do try to keep our state, our area, everything we've got. We try to keep things picked up and clean. It's just it's too beautiful to let go to waste like that. All right, let me get home, get the stuff we need, the equipment we need, and we'll get started with these cows. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. Hi. Okay, while Christy gets the table set up with the vaccines, I'm going to set this up a little better. Come on, girls. Watch out. So that it suits our need. Hey, bud. We've got what we'll do is we'll just kind of set this up so that we can push a small group in here. Once the group's in there, we can sort off calves and cows, whichever we want. We've actually got the majority of the cows and the heifers where we need them already. But we still have, I don't know, 8 or 10 out here we'll have to sort. This will make things much easier for us as we work. So we'll leave it like that. I bet. What we'll do is we'll work a small group in here, push what calves off we don't want. Then one person will stand kind of in that opening. We'll reopen this gate. We'll move cows into that section where they are now, and then we'll continue to move forward with the cows through the system. Currently, there are more cows actually in this little area than I would typically have in this small of an area at the time. But when I got over here, all the cows and heifers, there was just cows and heifers in here. So I just closed the gate on them. Start getting some of the cows moved into this smaller section, and we'll just continue moving forward that direction. Want it to be easy so they kind of walk right in that area and they're not confined. If they feel confined, they're not going to want to do it. We don't want to put a lot of pressure on them in here. We just want them to kind of easily walk through. All right, girls, come on. Okay, now we'll just let a couple of them walk through. Come on. There we go. Okay, come on. Come on. All right, I'll see if I can get about one more. Not a big deal if we can't. All right, come on. Usually they will start going. Once one goes in, they will kind of follow the other. What I'll do now is try to work one or two of them into the alley, and they should go pretty easily. All right, come on, babes. Come on. All right, babe, come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right, first one's loaded up. Try to get another one now. Into the lead up here. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. And that's how the rest of the day is going to go. A lot of moving gates, moving animals, but we'll go slow, take our time. Got to remember to close the gate. There was one time we were working everybody. We wanted to separate some of the cows from the calves and so on. And we had them all separated and turned, and they had all gotten out. They had decided they were free. So what I've done is I've just put her in the squeeze, squeezed it a little bit on her, got her head. I'm gonna put this bar behind so that Chrissy can get to their tail for preg testing and any pour on or anything like that. These guys are all super friendly. Hi, babe. It's a pour on wormer. We pour it just right down their spine. Chrissy is preg testing now. There's a vein right there in their tail that she has to draw a little blood from, and then they'll do a blood test from that. We'll have the results today. We try to get a vet out, but the vets have really been busy in the area, and it's really difficult to get them out, or we'd have to ultrasound each one and that kind of thing. So, hi, babe. She's trying to put her tail down.
No, you're really gonna try to put your tail down in a minute. Sorry, baby. You go all over the place.
Good. Clean it, Brad. Is that it for her? There you go, sweetheart. All right, sweetheart. Come on. I pointed out these gates earlier in the other video on the equipment we use. It's extremely helpful. We can get to their tail, no problem at all with this gate. I can open this gate. I can get to her entire back right here. I can put the pour on, no problem. Got plenty of access. Works really well. Close the gates again. Super easy, done deal. After they're done being worked, vaccinated, preg tested and everything, we've got hay over here. So they'll just kind of hang out, eat a little hay, relax, wait for us to get a large enough group, and we'll push them all out in the pasture. Hi, babe. Hi there. Hi, 16. Hi, 16-1. Hi, babe. Hi, little girl. Yep. That'll do. All right, number one. That's it. Did you give her a shot? Yes? All right, babe. Come on out of there. Hi, 16-1. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing, little girl? All right, 34. This is 16-1. Cover. I'm at 40. Okay, so it's going slow. This one's better if the bottle is down, but yes. All right. You can set the bottle on the ground. Oh, okay. Here.
No, I don't know why I didn't want to go down all the way, but that's all you get.
All right, that's it. There you are, sweetheart. Pasture. I'm not sure if you can see. There's a couple of cows over by the fence over there. you can hear a bunch of bawling going on. The calves that first day or two being weaned is a little difficult, a little stressful for them. They don't like it, obviously. They're looking for that free meal. Anyway, get the rest of these guys weaned, and then then we'll run the calves through, vaccinate, and ban the bull calves that we want banned. That's the cry. Oh my goodness, you've left. Anyway, I'm gonna fill water and get these guys going. Good morning. It is the morning after we finished vaccinating and banding and weaning, or starting to wean, the calves. They are actually being pretty good right now. They're being a little quiet, but they've been pretty noisy. I'll show you one more clip of that if they If they start again, I'll show you one more clip. Nonetheless, we got all of our calves in here. We got a couple of steers. You can see it's snowing. It's pretty cold this morning. They got a little snow on their backs. Anyway, these guys will ball here for a couple of days. Cows are kind of up against the fence right on the other side there. They can all see each other. But this is the start of the process. With that, I'll get their water filled up, make sure there's no ice. Got a new bale of hay in here for them. I'll give them a bag of grain, kind of appease them a little bit, and that'll be that. Thanks for watching.